What's going on, internet? How's it going? I'm Dan Howles.
AKA Dover.
That's Dan Loder.
AKA Slody.
And this is the 2D Show. You are really big-eyed. All that Caribou. Tech 9, a rapper I listen to, has a drink called Caribou. That's 151. It fucked me up on my birthday. I tried drinking it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, so today I want to talk about some kids' cartoons.
Okay.
When you were a kid, though, did you watch a lot of cartoons?
Yes.
What sort of stuff do you watch?
Many.
Like?
Do you want me? Oh, you just want to discuss it?
I would like. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I used to watch a lot Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network was the fucking
I got
jam.
into Cartoon Network before I got into Nickelodeon.
I think I got into them the same sort of time. But like, I used to watch stuff like Courage the Cowardly Dog. That was on.
I never used to like Courage.
Dude, Courage scared the fuck out of me.
Same, but I never used to like it really.
Well, no, I think I had a dream that scared the fuck out of me about Courage. It was about a woman in a bath. Very Tim Burton-y. But I used to watch Powerpuff Girls.
Yes, the perfect little girl. But the professor accidentally added an extra ingredient to the mix. Chemical X.
Why would you just have Chemical X around?
In like view of like,
Yeah,
oops.
I know. Oh no, I just left some Chemical X. Also, you're a professor. I'm assuming you've made the Chemical X. How did you accidentally add it? Whoops.
We like in the he like smashes the thing, doesn't he? Something. He like smashes it with the end of his like steering spoon. Something. I said, well, why have you put Chemical X in?
Why
like,
is
your
it
steering
in
radius?
fucking distance of everything?
The logistics of the Powerpuff Girls fucking awful.
I wanted to be a rowdy rough boy so bad. Mojo Jojo, I think he's in jail and he has to try and bust himself out, and he creates the Rowdy Rough Boys, which is the boy bit, and they have slugs, snails, and puppy dogs' tails. Did you ever watch Samurai Jack? Samurai Jack and Powerpuff Girls are set in the same town, but just like post-apocalyptic version. It's fucking, yeah. The Samurai Jack looks just like the professor. There was a billboard with a dog on there, and that's still in Samurai Jack, but it's all fucked up and everything. I think it's supposed to be him wins.
Yeah.
I used to watch Ed, and Eddie as well. Gobstoppers are never that big, and I used to think they were, and I was like, oh, I need to go to America and get Gobstoppers, so like my jaw is huge. No. Where my love of comics sort of really began. Did you ever watch Batman Beyond? It's set in Neo-Gotham.
Neo-Gotham.
New Gotham. Neo-Gotham. Wasn't Bruce Wayne? Bruce Wayne was old and was mentoring Terry McGinnis, who broke in. Oh, I'll train you. Because that's all it takes to be Batman.
Yeah.
Is beat up an old man. And you're like, oh, done.
Yeah, you do okay.
Retroactively gone back and watched the animated Batman show, which came before it, and it's a continuation just set 50 years in the future. What else I used to watch? Do you ever watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I also used to watch Biker Mice from Mars, and in my head, they're the same show. They are not the same show, but for some reason, at some point, I must have watched an episode of Biker Mice, or watched an episode of TMNT, and be like, this is the same show. Krang fights the fucking Biker Mice. No, he does not. Did you ever used to watch Animaniacs? That was the very meta show. You know, the Warner Brothers Tower. It used to be WB on it.
Oh, yeah, I know.
The Animaniacs live in that tower and they fuck about on the Warner Brothers set. But
that was another one with like loads of adult jokes.
Dude, so there's the most famous one.
We're looking for fingerprints. And she finds
prints. She's like, no, fingerprints. She just looks at the camera.
And she's like, I don't think so. I was like, oh.
You're talking about fingering a man.
I used to watch a lot of the stuff on the BBC because I used to go to my nan's after school.
Did you ever Watch My Chops?
Watch My
Talking
Chops.
Dog?
I did watch My Chops.
Yvonne of the Yukon.
Yvonne of the Yukon.
That was so good.
Woody Woodpecker. Queen's Nose. Do you remember that? That wasn't a cartoon.
That was the 50 pence thing. Right?
Yeah.
But like a lot of that stuff on BBC, I'd watch because I was bored. I'd be like, I didn't really enjoy it.
At the time, like that was back when like you had like 5 channels and that was it.
Around the Twist. And I can still remember the theme song. Ever felt like this? When strange things are happening, are you going round the twist?
Yeah, I do.
But it was a really bad show. For going into shows, however, we've got Power Rangers.
Used to really like
that. I fucking love the Power Rangers. Still to this day.
Was there a Power? I can't remember if it was Power Rangers or Batman. It was a movie.
Yeah, it could be. There was both.
Mr. Ooze.
Ivan Ooze from the Power Rangers.
He was Power Rangers.
I actually watched this the other day.
I was gonna say.
The film starts off of everyone just airboarding for no reason. Everyone just fucking jumps out of a plane. And they're all dressed up like the fucking Power Rangers. Like they're wearing white and pink and blue jumpsuits. I don't know how in Angel Grove, no one puts it together that these 6 people are incredibly fit, gorgeous teens who always hang out, sound the fucking same as these crime fighting people, and they're like, oh yeah, they can just do backflips for like no fucking reason.
Yeah.
That was such a bad film. Thinking back, like, there's a bit where they become ninjas just because. Just because they become ninjas. You ever watch Animorphs? That was like a BBC show, I believe. Or maybe that was Cartoon Network.
Animorphs, yeah, it was BBC.
Yeah.
That's when people used to turn into animals.
Yeah, and there was like evil slugs or something like that. Grew up watching fucking Blue's Clues. Fucking love Blue's Clues. Blew my mind when I found out that Craig Charles from Red Dwarf was the guy from Blue's Clues.
It's me. Just a quick insert, letting you know that I'm currently editing the episode. And I just got to the point where I said Craig Charles was in Blue's Clues. And I thought I'll put up a background image over on a nice green screen, like I tend to do. And it turns out it wasn't Craig Charles. It was some dude called Kevin. Who's Kevin? No idea. But it ain't Craig Charles, that's for damn sure. Guys, I'm 24. For the last 24 years, I honestly thought Craig Charles was in Robot Wars, Red Dwarf, and Blue's Clues, all at the same time. So I don't know what's real and what's fake anymore. I mean, I honest to God thought, as a 24-year-old, as a full-grown adult, I thought Craig Charles was in Red Dwarf, and that's just false. It's not. I'm heartbroken, guys. I don't know what's real or what's fake. Everything could just be a fabrication of my mind. I'm having a midlife crisis at 24 because of Blue's Clues, ladies and gentlemen. This is the life I live.
Do you ever sort of watch Cow and Chicken, I Am Weasel? Because let
Cow
me
and Chicken.
fucking tell you, Sloan, I was addicted to Cow and Chicken.
I can remember I used to watch Cow and Chicken because I was always hoping that they would reveal.
They do in the first episode, and they get their fucking heads rubbed out by the fucking devil man, the fat devil.
Is that really what happens?
Yeah, first episode is a dream, and I think Cow dreams that people's bodies keep getting rubbed out, and it turns out that it wasn't a dream, and they fucking stop it, but they weren't able to save their mum and dad. It's a really sad story.
Rugrats.
Oh,
And then the Rugrats all grown up.
It was around. I knew.
But they
about
weren't
it.
really all grown up. They were like teenagers.
Yeah, they weren't grown up.
They
It's
were
'cause
like,
we
you know,
were
like
teenagers,
they were like
Sloan.
30 with jobs.
They grew up with us.
I would have liked to seen Rugrats further on, like, you know, like all grown
Even
up.
grown up. Have you seen the creepypastas about Rugrats, about how none of the Rugrats exist and they're all part of Angelica's mind?
No.
Dude.
Christ.
Like, Phil and Lil represent her, like, unborn twin. It's really dumb. Cynthia, the doll she always has, is her mum. Her mum, like, is dead or something. Like, creepypasta is a dark time. We'll do an episode on creepypasta at some point. What did you watch as a child?
I used to like Drake and Josh. I used to like the live action.
I went for Keenan and
The
Kel.
LARP.
I watched a lot of Keenan and Kel.
I think one thing we haven't discussed, Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z fucking changed the world. I still remember the fucking intro.
Yeah.
Dragon, rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Z. Nailed it. Dragon Ball Z was my first anime. Pokemon was seminal, but they were both. I think Pokemon was bigger than Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah,
to me.
definitely.
Dragon Ball Z changed me a lot. To this day, I still
love
practice
Dragon
Kamehamehas. When did you get into Dragon Ball? Because I missed a Saiyan. When I first got into it, I missed a Saiyan.
I think I was Frieza. Was, like,
Yeah,
the
I
first,
was
like,
Namek.
I sort of
Dropped out.
But they
before
used to
Blue.
like. It used to be on Cartoon Network, didn't it? And they would like show.
Never show it in order.
No, and so I used to really confuse me because I would be watching like the Frieza, like when Frieza's first form.
Yeah.
And then like the next episode would be like in his second form, and I'd be like, why is Frieza different? Why have they changed the way he looks like halfway through? That's really
It's
odd.
really odd.
Is it like a new actor? Like
They
in
subbed
my
it.
like child brain, I was like, so did the other guy quit? Like, I don't get it.
Everyone doesn't know,
Abridged,
DBZ Abridged is
There's
a
a-
dubbed over version of Dragon Ball that's completely edited on YouTube. And they're like fantastic. Like that was us. in
It's
sixth
made by it's a YouTube channel called Team 4 Star. So go and check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a link.
If you
They-
liked Dragon Ball
Honestly,
Z,
they're so good.
then they're halfway through the Cell Saga now.
Now, this is how much Dragon Ball changed my life. I went to the hairdresser and they're like, "What do you want done?" And I was like, "I want my hair dyed purple, and I want a pattern, and I want to look like Trunks." Not realizing that like, that's not the only thing different. Like he's a cartoon and completely fucking jacked out. I was like, if I dye my hair purple and put a pattern in it, I'm gonna be Trunks.
Did you actually?
No,
do it?
I did not. My mum would not
I
let me
was
dye
gonna
my
say,
hair
did your
purple.
mum? Please tell me your mum didn't interview. I
What?
hope your mum just sat there and was like, "This
Let
is
do
gonna
it.
be
Let
sick." You used to watch the Beyblade cartoon as well. Did you ever watch that?
I don't understand Beyblade. I don't understand the concept of it.
A Beyblade is like 3 parts. You
Yes.
have like the base, you have like a weight disc, and then you have the attack disc, and then there's like a little chip, which like you put your like character in.
But in the show,
in there,
they're
but they
real
were like their
monsters, right?
spirit things.
Okay.
Yeah, and they would like have attacks and stuff, and they would like it would like be like Pokemon Battle. They would like tell it to do stuff.
Yeah, so they could be like, "Oh, fire breath."
And you spend like a half hour doing an entire episode.
Oh, yeah.
And this Beyblade would be spinning for like half an hour, and you'd be like,
No.
No one is that good.
How can you be good at Beyblades?
Exactly. I'd imagine it's the same Pokemon card, but I've never played Pokemon cards properly.
No, I've never played. Like, the energy like, fuck energy. Who plays with energy?
You used to get one of those in your booster pack, and you were like, you are not a fucking Charizard. You are one less chance I have.
Do you ever have a Charizard?
of having a Charizard? I don't think I
I
did.
had a shiny Charizard and I had a dark Charizard. I bought these in Electronics Boutique before it was
gosh.
game. I fucking schemed my way so much in there. And I remember my mum gave me £5. She said, go buy yourself some Pokemon cards. So I did. And this is how I learned basically how to add and subtract. Because they were £2.50. And I had one pack and I was like, oh, thank you. And I still had £2.50. And I was like, well, I could get 2 packs. I ran out of fucking massive garbage. She was like, take them back. I had already opened them at this point. Pulled out my shiny Charizard. She was like, shut up, don't let anyone know. She thought someone was going to mug me for my shiny Charizard. So it went from her being angry at me to her being my bodyguard and getting into the car and running home with this shiny Charizard, shiny dark Charizard. I hope I still have that. Mum, I hope you haven't thrown it away. Put a pin in this because it was going to loop round, right? Tangent time. Reboot. Oh my god, did Reboot change everything for me. I still have tapes with Reboot on. I used to VCR stuff and make my own channels. So I would record 1 episode of Pokemon, 2 episodes of Reboot, come back the next day, put another thing, and I'd have my own like syndication of shows. I don't know how much you remember, but Bob, the Guardian, gets shot off into the web by Megabyte, right? I still remember this, like photographically I can remember Reboot. It's like my favourite show ever. Enzo and Andrea then go into the game and surf the net looking for him, right? Going from system to system. I got the tape where they come back and they find him. And I was like the happiest thing. I was so ecstatic. It must have been before Dover because Tim was still around. There were 4 episodes of tape and I had both the last part of this series. And Christmas Day when I got these, I was just like, Mum, Dad, Tim, stop everything. Everything is stopping now when we're watching Reboot. And I made those fuckers watch 8 episodes of Reboot back to back. I fucking love that show so much. The reason there's a pin in Pokemon is because I'd make those tapes, right? And I always put Reboot and Pokemon together. I always would make sure so when I watched it back, it was like the best things I really enjoyed with like smack in the middle. And it was like 16 episodes back to back. Pokemon was so good. And I remember the episode that broke me was when you find out James was a rich kid and had an Arcanine, or it might have been a Growlithe then, I can't remember. It's like a really sad episode. I don't know why, it just used to really upset me. Before we end this episode, Pokemon the movie.
Pokemon the movie.
You cannot talk about Pokemon.
Including the like 5-minute like Pokemon
Pikachu's
goes on
Vacation,
Pikachu's
yes!
Vacation.
That's when you first meet Meryl.
I was like, this thing isn't in Pokemon Yellow. Is it broken? Like, is it sick?
Would it blow your mind to tell you it was only a year for the first movie? Only a year until the first movie came out. Yeah, I didn't know.
I remember going to see the first movie in the cinema.
Yeah, I saw it in the cinema as well.
Like Mewtwo and like how they created him and how he like busts out. And then you see him busting out. I'm like, that's like the thing from the first fucking Pokemon episode.
Is it?
Well, like Ash and Misty are arguing or something, and then they see this thing like blasting off.
Ho-ho in the end of the episode.
No, they see Mewtwo blasting off.
Shut the fuck up. Do they really? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm 24 years old, right? My name is Dan Howles, but I am a fully grown adult. And you just watched my fucking mind get blown. I don't believe you. I do not believe you. Ho-ho.
We'll look this up and
we
fucking...
need to.
We'll get a reaction cam video.
We need... oh my god. Are you Mewtwo? I don't think Mewtwo was fucking baller because not only could he... not only could Meowth, he could also speak English. And didn't even have a fucking mouth. And if you went to the cinema, you got 1 of 3 cards.
You did.
And I went there 3 times and got them all. And they tried giving me the same card a couple of times. And I said, no. Fuck it, I love Pokemon, man. Like, still to this day. This is one thing I find interesting. I still enjoy the stuff I liked as a kid. We did the whole albums thing, right? I still listen to Hybrid Theory. And I still enjoy those Linkin Park albums. And I still like System of a Down. But I would never listen to anything like that anymore. But I still enjoy those albums. I don't listen to Disturbed, but I really like that Disturbed album. I can watch Dragon Ball. I can probably watch an episode of the fucking Powerpuff Girls or an episode of Reboot. But you put that up, you put something of its contemporary on that I have no nostalgia value to. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, this is awful. No, it's kind of off. Beetleborgs or Power Rangers. Fuck Beetleborg, that's shit. But Power Rangers is
actually
awesome.
really like Beetleborgs.
No,
I had lots
you're
of the
wrong.
Beetleborg toys.
Are you the same?
If you don't remember it with the like rose-colored glasses, you kind of it's just like this is just old and shit. Like
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I guess. It's took a weird too. I like thinking about me.
Good.
I like you thinking about me as well. I like thinking about my childhood. Because,
Yes.
you know, that's all I got left, Slow.
Wow.
But thanks for watching, guys. It's been
I'm now going to go and talk Dover down. So thank you for watching.
the 2D show.
This might be the last episode we ever fucking make.
Top myself, but this has been the 2D show. Remember, we come out with you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can get your topics on the Friday show by emailing us topics@2dshow.com or tweeting us at 2D Show. I just realised that I can't look at the paper up there because we moved the camera. Email us. You can join our Facebook page by facebook.com/2D Show. YouTube is youtube.2dshow.com. iTunes, do that shit for the long, uncut episodes. But other than that, thank you for watching, and you look really good. You look really good right now. You right now. Look at me. Look at you. What you're wearing right now, it's fantastic. I love it. Don't change a thing. Don't change a thing. Leave it on. Bye.